Have you ever noticed how a mosquito will dance around your head for 10 minutes while your friend sitting right next to you doesn't get a single bite? It feels personal, like you've been specifically targeted, but the truth is actually a complex chemical cocktail happening on the surface of your skin. Mosquitoes are not just randomly searching for a meal. They are highly evolved hunting machines that use a sophisticated combination of sight, heat sensors, and smell to track down a target. There are over 3,500 species of mosquitoes worldwide, but only the females bite. They need the protein and amino acids found in your blood to produce their eggs. To find you, they start by picking up on the carbon dioxide you exhale. From up to 160 feet away, they can detect the plume of CO2 you breathe out. If you are a larger person, or if you have just finished a workout, you are naturally emitting more carbon dioxide. This acts like a neon sign in the dark, telling the mosquito exactly where to head. But carbon dioxide is only the beginning. Once they get within 30 feet, they start using their vision to look for contrast and movement. They are particularly drawn to dark colors, especially black and navy blue. This is why you feel like you are getting eaten alive while wearing a black t-shirt at a backyard barbecue. Then comes the final, most decisive stage, body odor. When a mosquito gets within a few feet, it switches to its most sensitive sensors to analyze the chemical profile of your skin. This is the main reason why some people are mosquito magnets, while others are completely ignored. Your skin is home to trillions of microorganisms, mostly bacteria. When these microbes break down the sweat and oils your skin produces, they create volatile organic compounds. One person's skin might produce a unique blend of lactic acid, ammonia, and uric acid that acts like a dinner bell to a mosquito. Another person might have a different bacterial profile that produces chemicals that actually repel the insect. Research conducted at the Rockefeller University suggests that your genetic makeup plays a massive role in this. Scientists found that people who produce higher levels of carboxylic acids on their skin are far more attractive to mosquitoes. These acids are part of your natural scent profile, and for reasons we don't fully understand yet, they are incredibly long-lasting. Even when participants washed their arms, the high attractiveness individuals stayed high attractiveness. Your skin's unique chemistry is essentially a permanent olfactory fingerprint. Diet is another factor often discussed, though the science is a bit of a mixed bag. You have probably heard the old wives' tale that eating garlic or taking vitamin B supplements will keep mosquitoes away. Unfortunately, extensive studies have largely debunked these claims. However, there is some evidence that drinking alcohol, specifically beer, can increase your attractiveness. A 2002 study published in the Journal of the American Mosquito Control Association found that participants who consumed a liter of beer were significantly more likely to be targeted than those who drank water. Researchers believe this might be due to a slight increase in body temperature or changes in the composition of sweat after alcohol consumption. Blood type also makes a difference. A study from the Institute of Pest Control Technology in Japan found that people with type O blood are roughly twice as likely to be bitten as people with type A blood. Type B falls somewhere in the middle. This is likely because type O individuals secrete specific chemical markers on their skin that signal their blood type to the mosquito. Then there is the issue of body heat. Mosquitoes are thermotactic, meaning they are drawn to heat. Your blood carries heat to your skin's surface, and if you have a higher resting body temperature, you are going to be a hotter target. This is why pregnant women are often more frequent targets. Studies show that pregnant women exhale about 21% more carbon dioxide and have a body temperature that is, on average, about 1.26 degrees Fahrenheit higher than non-pregnant women. So, what can you actually do about it? If you are a magnet, you are fighting a losing battle against your own biology. DEET and picaridin remain the gold standard for repellents because they don't just mask your scent, they actually confuse the mosquito's olfactory receptors. They make it physically difficult for the insect to lock onto the chemicals that tell them you are a meal. It is worth noting that mosquitoes are not just annoying, they are the deadliest animals on the planet. They are responsible for over 700,000 human deaths every year by spreading malaria, dengue, Zika, and West Nile virus. Because of this, the study of what makes us attractive to them isn't just about avoiding a itchy red bump. It is a critical field of research aimed at developing better ways to protect global populations. As we continue to map the human microbiome, we are learning more about how our internal bacterial colonies dictate our outward scent. It is possible that in the future, we could develop probiotic soaps or skin creams that shift the bacterial balance of our skin to make us invisible to mosquitoes. Imagine a world where you don't need a heavy, sticky chemical spray, but instead use a daily cleanser that simply makes you smell off limits to a hungry pest. Until that day comes, we are stuck with the genetic lottery we were born with. You can wear long sleeves, avoid peak dusk hours, and stay away from still water, but at the end of the day, your skin chemistry is doing the talking for you. It is a humbling reminder that we are part of a massive, interconnected ecosystem where we are constantly being sensed, analyzed, and categorized by creatures that aren't even an inch long. The next time you're sitting outside and you feel that familiar itch, try not to take it personally. You aren't just being bitten by chance. You are being hunted by a master of biological sensors, guided by a complex, ancient map of smells and heat that has been perfected over millions of years of evolution. You are simply the perfect storm of carbon dioxide, lactic acid, and body heat. Does knowing that make the bite feel any better? Or does it just make you wonder what other secrets your own body is broadcasting to the world without you even knowing?